To set up a PODS in the online mode is very simple. It's really three basic steps. First step is going to be to set up the software in the instrument, which is just a few button presses. Next is going to be to set up the online adapter, high pressure hoses between the instrument and the machine. And then of course the last is to route the stream. Instead of onto the online waste container, you're going to route it into some sort of a reservoir or collection point. That's it. To set the PODS up in an online mode, it's a very simple matter. From the main screen of the PODS, to push setup, which is the F1 key, select option 2, which is the mode, push program, use the right left arrow keys to cycle through the three options, which is online, filter, and bottle. Once it's on online, you push F4 enter. That saves your option. Now you're on the online setup menu. I have mine set up option 1 for 3 samples, hold time number 2 for 5 seconds, which is the time in between each sample, and then a purge volume of 100 milliliters. And so that is the amount of volume you want to purge from the line that goes from the instrument to the equipment to make sure you're getting a good representative sample to measure. That concludes the setup of the PODS for the online mode. After programming the PODS is complete, the next step is to physically set up the instrument for online sampling. It's a simple matter of removing the normal sample cup, set it to the side, grab your online adapter. It connects directly to the same spot that the normal sample cup is. You rotate it until it drops in to the grooves and lock it into place. You want to unscrew the mini mesh fitting cap, expose the connector. You take your tubing, high pressure tubing that comes with the PODS, and you connect the mini mesh connector to the online adapter. You take the opposite end of the tubing, and this connects to the system, which you may have to have another adapter depending on the type of fitting, and connect it directly to the system. The last step in the setup, of course, is to make sure that your drain is no longer connected to the 1 liter waste bottle, that you take this and connect it to some tubing that you can run into a waste line, a waste reservoir, or back into the instrument. Please make sure that there's no pressure applied to the waste. You don't want to put any back pressure on the waste line. To recap the online setup for the PODS, remember it's 3 steps. Set up the software inside the instrument, set up the hardware, which is the online adapter, the high pressure hose between the instrument and the system, and route the waste stream to a reservoir or collection point. One other piece is there's no external pressure required if you're in the online mode. You just simply need at least 40 psi of fluid pressure. 50 is better, 100 is better. It can take up to 6,000. So if you have a choice, go with 100 psi. That wraps it up. Thank you.